On a date, never take a girl to these three places. I'm telling you, on a first date, under no circumstances should you take her to these three spots. What I'm sharing comes from countless stories of failure from those who've gone before you, so make sure to save this and watch it again, or you might repeat their mistakes without even realizing it. More importantly, you could lose your chance at a second date. 1. The supermarket or shopping mall. A lot of guys think, let's eat, then wander around the shopping area, chat a bit, and finally send her home politely. What a gentleman I am. But bro, let me ask you something. What if, while walking around, she spots something she likes? A designer bag, shoes, skincare, or starts filling up a shopping cart in the supermarket. What do? If you don't offer to pay, you'll seem stingy. If you do pay, you might feel like a total sucker. Awkward, right? And honestly, shopping doesn't offer guys much to talk about, so it's easy for the conversation to stall or get awkward. So now you know why girls often don't want to go out with you a second time after a date like that. 2. The movie theater. Seriously, I'll never understand why so many guys insist on going to the movies on a first date. Think about it. You're two people who barely know each other sitting in silence for 2 hours. You want to hold her hand, but you're not sure. You want to talk but don't want to disturb others. And what if the movie sucks? How awkward is that? The worst part? She's not going to blame the movie, she'll blame you. She'll think you're just as boring and disappointing as the film. 3. Hot pot or barbecue restaurants. Yes, these are food heaven for many girls. But also the quickest way to ruin her carefully crafted image. Girls usually spend time doing their hair, makeup, and putting together the perfect outfit before a date. Now imagine she's sitting there sweating, her makeup melting, hair getting messy just to eat with you. Her mind will be completely focused on saving her appearance, not on the conversation. You'll end up spending a bunch of money for nothing. And she may even pretend she's full just to stay ladylike, meaning she didn't even enjoy the meal. So what happens? She leaves with a bad impression and your date ends up being a waste of time for both of you. Why don't girls want to go out for meals with guys anymore? Because if you don't go, he'll say you're stuck up and disrespecting his invitation. If you do go, he'll say you're a gold digger. If you eat and then leave, he'll say, she just came for the free meal. If you stay with him after the meal, he'll say, look boys, one meal and I got her. So honestly, you really can't blame girls. When a guy asks her out, she's genuinely afraid to even accept one meal. I really don't dare date Chinese guys anymore. Today I came across a video on TikTok. It was about a Vietnamese girl. She felt that she wasn't particularly beautiful, not more than me or my sister, but she had already found a Chinese boyfriend who treated her very well. He would spend time with her whenever he could, accompany her in whatever she wanted to do, and was very caring and understanding. She felt like she had found true love, so she posted about their relationship on TikTok. The video went viral. A lot of people commented things like, so sweet, so happy, but then something happened. A different girl messaged the Vietnamese girl saying, are we dating the same guy? They chatted for a bit and then realized, yes, the same man was dating both of them at the same time using 2 different accounts. So the 2 girls took screenshots and confronted him. The guy then told the second girl that he had wanted to break up with her for a while, but didn't have the chance, so now he was officially ending things. Then he turned around and told the first girl, we already broke up. I knew her before, but ever since I started dating you, I've had no contact with her. But the 2 girls had already talked. They had screenshots. They knew he had just broken up with the other girl only moments ago. It wasn't some old breakup. The first girl had truly believed in him. She felt he treated her amazingly and she trusted him deeply. He told her he had no wife, no kids in China, and she believed him. But after the truth came out, she asked her friends to help investigate. They found out that this man actually did have a wife and a child in China. A very happy family, and the child is already 6 years old. And that's not all. In just the next 3 to 4 days, another 3 or 4 girls messaged her through the comments and DMs saying, I know this guy too, he also dated me while in Vietnam. Some of them said that he could land a girlfriend within a week of arriving in Vietnam. He even lived together with some of them. I was shocked. How do you even date someone that fast? Just a week? 2 weeks. Some dated him for 4 to 5 months. It's unbelievable. And it gets worse. He would even tell the girl to quit her job and come work for him, saying, "Don't work there anymore. Come work for me. I'll pay you a high salary." One girl believed him and actually quit her job and came over. But in the end, nothing happened. No job, no money, no love, just betrayal. And you know what else? For each girlfriend he had in Vietnam, he would introduce them to his friends and family. Now no one knows if those were his real family members or not. Maybe they were fake too. But if they were real, how could they allow someone who already has a wife and child to be dating so many other women on the side? I work in translation and have met a lot of Chinese guys who come here looking for Vietnamese wives. Many have been scammed by matchmakers or by Vietnamese girls. But now I realize, there are also Chinese men who come here just to scam Vietnamese women. Some say they're single, that they have no kids and want to find love in Vietnam. I've seen many like that. But I've never met someone this extreme. Someone who can juggle multiple relationships and deceive so many girls at once. I really don't know what his intention is. Doesn't dating cost money and effort too? How does he afford to keep all these relationships going? And how can someone treat women, whether Chinese or Vietnamese, with such disrespect? If you want to be in a relationship, just be with one person. Doesn't that already involve money and emotions? How can someone date so many people at once? I keep thinking, with all these scams and lies, how are we ever supposed to trust anyone again? How can we ever feel confident dating a foreigner? It's just too hard. If Chinese men come here to work or find a girlfriend, just do it sincerely. Don't do things like this. Because nowadays, every relationship might be photographed, recorded, and posted online. If you lie, you'll be exposed almost immediately. It's an undeniable fact that some Chinese girls have been insulted by foreigners as easy dogs, easy dogs. Yet after a female university student was expelled for cheating with a white man, many people still insisted this had nothing to do with national dignity. Some even claimed that the term easy dog. There was once a South African influencer with over 1 million fans in China. He often posted videos praising China for understanding internet traffic. But in videos posted abroad, he openly said Chinese girls are easy to get. A couple of years ago, 2 foreigners launched a 100 kisses with Chinese girls on the street challenge, and they succeeded. They even bragged about it online. Of course, these incidents don't represent all women. But the problem is, such behavior by a minority contributes to the growing Western stereotype. Among white foreigners, there are even 2 specific slang terms. One is yellow cab, which implies that like a taxi they stop for anyone. Anyone can get in. The other is SDG visa digger. These terms originally describe Japanese women, known for their obsession with white men. Over time, they began to be used for all East Asian women, including Chinese girls. But Japan was a defeated country, long occupied by the West, and its culture heavily shaped by America. So it's not surprising that Japanese women were labeled as easy dogs. But why are Chinese women being tagged with the same label? After all, we were a victorious nation. The answer is this. Our rapidly rising national strength hasn't been matched with a rise in cultural self-confidence, creating a gap. Don't believe it? Search "kissing foreigner" on Chinese social media. You'll find tons of posts sharing strategies and experiences. It'll shock you.